Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to more of Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. My name is Brinton, and I don't know why I'm being weird with my intros lately, but last time we um, met up with a couple of Asians, or were we ambushed? For some reason, I can't exactly remember, but we have taken care of what Minfilia has asked us to do, and now that we have taken care of that investigation, she is requiring, or rather, has something new for us to work on, something more to explore, something new to investigate. And I believe that it may have to be in regards to a threat of a primal. Additionally, before I talk to Minfilia, I got myself a little bit of a wardrobe change. I glamored over what I'm currently wearing simply because I really hate how this velveteen cowl kind of like hides your face. And that's the one thing about the Hrothgar that I really like. I really liked the face I chose and the color of hair. Like, I just really wanted to show off um, Scout's face. So, thanks to my lovely husband, he filled my Hrothgar's coin purse a little bit, and here I am, able to look a little less derpy than I did before. But without further ado, Wrath of the Titan. And literally nothing for us. So. Oh, I can get an XP bonus from this. I'm still going to do elegant silver pieces. Anyway, Wrath of the Titan. Minfilia is waiting to brief you and your fellow scions on a new development. So, let's see what it is.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance. Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume? Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Lominsan has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Lominsan without Yastola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Yastola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Ariange, send word to the students of Valdesian, and Alfino if you would. Papalino, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Just as a little foreshadowing, the worst is definitely yet to come. Ugh. Titan is not my favorite. However, we are going to do what Minfilia says because we really just can't have him running amok. So it looks like we gotta head to Lominsan proper, and it looks like we're going to be talking to somebody in the Maelstrom's command. So let us go ahead and head to, there it is, the Aetheryte Plaza in Lominsan. And stop Titan. Alright, here we are. So let's Ethernet, and I forget where we have to go. I think it's the Aft Castle. Yep, I'm correct. I am like not super familiar with how to get around Lominsan very well, so since this next part of the story is going to be taking place here on the island, forgive me if I get a little bit lost. I'm just not super familiar with this area. Let's go ahead and speak to the Storm Commander here and figure out what it is, get some direction of what to do next. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to the Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with a personnel officer. I'm already with the flames. Calm down. Unless you are the guest we are told to expect. Aha, ahem. Forgive me, sir. To business, then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogomoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for the fell primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishment, Scout. On behalf of Lominsan, we thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Scout personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Shahagan and the kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right. The situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the I forgot how to pronounce that word. Salasacracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep their own lands. and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominsans who violated this agreement? Dissatisfied with their lot, shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. Wow, you don't really need to be laying down the law like this, girl. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely I do claim it, yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shed us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon your swords? Or our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already, we have observed disruptions in the flow of aether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Scout? You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The Company of Heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lanosha. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Alright then, it looks like we will head out to Lower Lanosha. I knew it was smart of me to pick up this aetherite when I had the chance. I just realized... Okay, sorry, I was getting distracted. I will meet you all out by the Grey Fleet. I'm just gonna cut to that moment, so I will see you all in just a cute little moment. Okay, my lovelies. My gosh, that was actually a lot longer of a run than I was expecting. But the man that we need to speak with is just sitting right in here. Oh, and Y'shtola's already here. Well, look at that. Let's go ahead and speak to Track-Tom. Track-Tom, that's what I'm going to call him. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find ye a lass or three. You gonna say something, Venturer, or just keep staring? You want to know about the Company of Heroes? Ah, hells, price of bleedin' fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige ye. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Oh, Track-Tom was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it ye wanted to know? Tales from the Titus Slayer. Anything here for me? That will be a no. We get some more die. And Track-Tom is eager to regale you with stories of his glory days. So, you want to hear the tale of how the Company of Heroes bested a primal, do ye? Let me guess. You mean the bastard Titus, eh? If only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit ye, boy, I felt like a cannonball to the gut. Just like that. Oi, what does that look for? I'm a goddamn hero. I'll have you know, the people round here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only came only care about learning the secret tactics we use to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have made a nest in the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that, then we'll talk. Well, sir, something sounds fishy because his name is Titan, not Titus. So, this, this is going to be fun. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of this rat's nest, and hopefully he'll be a little more charitable to talk. Damn. I'll just go ahead and... Darn it! I hit the... Oh, and I hit the tiny Mandragora too. All the bad words. Oh my gosh. Oh, perfect. That wasn't... Oh. Okay, I guess we're gonna fight the Rat King before I run away. And done. Anyone else? Rat Queen, maybe? Nope. Okay. Let's head over and speak to Tactom. These quests are going to be super quick, I'm thinking. But we will... Oh, just a car... Well, wasn't that the best thing I've ever seen in a recording of this game so far? So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Save me the hassle of... never mind. Alright, well, will you tell us what's going on then? I already have a silver scepter, so I guess I don't need that. Yeah. I mean, I'll pick it up anyway, but... Cool. So, hungry Gaboos. Tactom, or Tractom, appears to be ignoring you. What an ass. What? You still asking how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venturer. It was a pretty risky strategy. The only kind of veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach ye, I truly do, but unless ye prove ye have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, ye need to be capable of slaying, say, a Gabu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milt here, so we ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Course, I ain't asking ye to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and stand in lookout, case a Gabu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling ye more about old Titus. I have a feeling somebody is making us do his chores. That is the feeling that I'm getting here. So let's go ahead and just get this done and over with. Wow, this survey's taking longer than I thought. Oh my gosh! Alright, well I guess we're just gonna fight this guy. That is massive. Like, what the heck? Ah, darn it, I got slowed. Ouch. Oh, cool. At least the dot is taking him down. Bye. Okay. Chore number 2 completed. Will you now tell us about Titan? You again? Then that Gabu wasn't harassing the millers is dead? Don't think you had it in ye, adventurer. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. Oh, my freaking Lanta. The Lominsan Way. Track Tom remains unconvinced of your readiness to beat the dread primal Titus. Lord Almighty God. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if he got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if he slew a... Track Tom, are you here drinking again? If you are, the Gabu had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have my word on that. Cleaved the beast's skull in two with me trusty axe I did. Lies. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Track Tom who slew the Gabu? Or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Track Tom, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes. The legendary mercenary who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal fool you fought in some drink-sodden dream? The companies of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Well, see, Titus was what me and my lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of shannigan shite I've ever heard. Both of you outside will learn the truth the Lominsan way. Tractum, if you didn't slay the Gabu, you may consider your contract revoked. Yeah, no, don't give me that face, sir. Okay, let's... Oh, cool. And wasn't expecting to do a solo duty, so let's do it. The Lominsan way. Alright, you know the rules. First man to smash the boulder will be judged a Gabu's slayer. I am not going to try and kill you. What the heck? Oh, no. I'll just go ahead and... The funny thing is, it told me to destroy a large boulder, so I'm totally, like, helping him unintentionally. Oops. I will ratify that here in a sec. Are you kidding me? You're gonna paralyze me? You little... So rude. Okay, sorry, I am like... Ooh, you are not going to do whatever you are trying to do to me, sir, you little cheat. I just need to keep my dot up, and that will ultimately help me here. Okay, I have gotten ahead of him. What the heck? Okay, I just need to... Crap. Nope, you're not self-destructing on me. Take that, sir. You're not winning this. Ah! Dude is like such a little cheat. Like, he's been spending all this time trying to sabotage me, and here I am, like, completely victor to this little test. No, stop. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in a company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson. Honest, I have. Save your blubbering, Tractum. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive ye, I swear. It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was a grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I was being serious when I said I was one of them, but he went and believed me, Look, his name is... I am not even going to try to pronounce that. Alright? His name again. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus or whatever the hell is that... Titus or whatever the hell's the thing's name is. That's what he wanted, ain't it? So come on, then. Tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. Lol, he's just like, fine, whatever. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go chit-chat with him at Costa del Sol, which is just north of here. So, to eastern Lenosha we go, which means we're gonna be in a new area in, like, literal seconds. And this is one of my favorite places in Lenosha. So excited. Especially because the summer event, which is gonna be happening in, like, 5 days, and I'm, like, high enough level to participate in it, which I'm so excited about, is going to happen here in Lenosha. So I am super, super excited. Additionally, there are love quests here that you can do in Costa del Sol if you so wish to unlock them. Like I mentioned when I came back to recording Final Fantasy XIV, I will be ignoring the love quests just because I do have a bunch of... because I am wearing earrings that will like propel my experience earned until I get to level 70. Aye! Did not mean to jump off that. So let's go ahead and attune ourselves to the Aetheryte really quick, and then we'll go talk to the former captain of the company of heroes, because it looks like he is just around the corner here somewhere. There he is. Alright, sir. Spill your guts. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Lominsan are depending upon us. You fancy yourselves heroes, then, just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with the power that protects him from primal influence. Thus was he able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered? Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was brought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. We defeated him, in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Rude. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserved better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you to Olgamoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you're more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Jeriguru's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I've said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Olgamoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Lominsan hangs in the balance. Alright then. We have time, a little bit more time to do a couple of these tasks that he is going to ask of us. So let's go ahead and continue on with Nix that. He would first like you to verify you are not that you're not a complete fraud. Master Gereruju's requests can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. Enix has recently been prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large, slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the Nix and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. I can do that, sir. Oh, I didn't know I could swim in there. Well, that's fine with me. I'll just swim through the water and get to my destination this way. Okay, let's put the fish here. And then wait for it to come out. God almighty, why are these enemies like so massive? Nope. Nope to the nope to the nope. Okay, just gotta get this guy down. Yep, I have enough mana. Oh, all done. Okay. Let's go ahead and swim back over to this little pier and show him proof that we are not a complete and total fraud and know what we're doing. Okay, sir, here's your stuff. Well, did you deal with the Nix? Yep, and here is his leg. At least you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way. You should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in a company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busywork is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Okay. And what is it that you're going to challenge me with? A modest proposal. So he has an important mission for me. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Jeje Ruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Jeje Ruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be extremely exotic feast, and so, Scout, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our sheriff requires. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you to your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landinel of Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me you cannot afford to waste time, as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Alright then, it looks like we're heading to the Black Shroud, and I have not attuned to that aetherite, so I will meet you in Camp Tranquil once I get over there. Perfect. Alright, it looks like you have some weird quests that I'm unaware of. It looks like you can do levs here in Camp Tranquil, and I'm gonna unlock the Chocobo Keep while I'm here really quick. And I have no idea what it is that you have for me. Let's look at you really quick. Oh, my feisty little Chocobo, which is actually a quest that I could technically pick up. So I'm gonna pick it up right now, but I'm not gonna do it right away. So Dosette appears to have caught scent of something. The unmistakable smell of Chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your own trusty steed? I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle trained? If not, you might consider seeking the advice of Luquilot over at Bent Branch Meadows. The Ishgardian native is something of a prodigy in all matters concerning our fine-feathered friends. He should be able to help you attain a greater affinity with your bird. Well, we will most certainly have to follow up with him, but let's talk to Landonell and see what he has to share with us. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Scout. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. For me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Perfect. Looking at the time and seeing where this is going, I think that I will actually end this episode by completing this quest, my feisty little Chocobo, since it is something that is important to our adventure. So let's go ahead and head over to Bent Branch Meadows really fast and see what this Ishgardian has for us in terms of gaining a better affinity with my Chocobo. I mean, I already know what it is, but I'm just trying to have a little layer of mystery. Anywho, let's head up over here and speak to Luquilot. Greetings, adventurer. Is there something you need? You wish to have your Chocobo trained in combat? This is no small request you make. Riding your bird is one thing. Asking it to take hurts in your name is quite another. I will help train your Chocobo, but on the promise that you will never unduly expose it to danger. Do I have your word? Very well. To begin, we will need a bunch of Geishel grains. You have my leave to pick one from the fields yonder. Return here when you have it. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of Geishel greens. It looks like we have our picking, so I'll go ahead and grab this one. Perfect. Let's go ahead and give it to our friend here. Have you acquired the greens? Yes, sir. Superb. Then we shall get straight to it. Doubtless you already know this, but chocobos are highly fond of Geishel greens. They love the leafy vegetables so much, in fact, that they will completely forget their fears in the face of danger. Thus, by feeding your bird the greens, you can prevail upon it to fight beside you, and then, once called, it will be up to you to direct its actions as you see fit. You will find that your chocobo innately responds to a number of general commands. Give your bird an order, and it will act accordingly, and to the best of its ability. This simple yet effective methodology was developed by the Four Tomps family, one of the foremost houses in Ishgard. And that concludes our lesson. Of course, it is not enough to merely hear about the practice. One must venture forth and attempt it oneself. Summon your chocobo with a bunch of Geishel grains, and together make your way to Sorrel Haven. The brood Ziz that prowl the area ought to be a suitable challenge for you and your companion. Put down 3 of them and return here. And lastly, by way of advice, I would recommend you keep an ample supply of Geishel grains on your person at all times. Our resident vendor will be able to provide you with as much as you can carry. So, fighting with your chocobo. So, not only can we ride our company chocobo, but as long as we have Geishel greens, we can summon our chocobo, which allows them to fight with us. I already have like 100 here, and so if you just use it, your chocobo gets to run around with you. Hello, my little Inton. I'm gonna give my chocobo a pet. So ordering your chocobo. So if you open up P, there's an orders tab right here. And once summoned, your chocobo will remain with you for 30 minutes, Earth time, or until he suffers injuries grievous enough to make him flee. To give your companion orders, use the commands located under Orders in Actions and Traits. You can order your chocobo to auto-attack, simply select free stance, and you can dismiss your companion at any time by selecting the command withdraw. Use another bunch of Geistel greens and you're able to summon your chocobo again. So we're going to go ahead and bring this down, and then I think I'm going to do defender stance. So free stance. Okay, and so now we need to go to Sorrel Haven and defeat 3 brood Zizes and return back to our Guardian friend to show that we are battle ready. So good thing we have like really fast mount speed in this area, because running back over there is not going to be super fun. Whee! Okay, here we are, and they are right there. Oh, it is ready to fight. Darn it. Oh no! My chocobo got... Oh, and I got an achievement too. Ah! My chocobo got petrified. Ah, I got petrified again! I also want to like read this companion skills thing. Okay, there we go. So companion skills. So as your chocobo rank increases, he will learn skill points. These points can be used to acquire new companion-specific actions and traits. And there are 3 different skill paths: defender, healer, and attacker. That should be pretty straightforward. Activating defender will turn your chocobo into a tank, attacker, DPS, healer. And you can also get some cool chocobo barding and give it some cool stuff, cool clothes to wear. So if you go to character and then you go to companion, this is where you will be able to get the skill tree, appearance. Mine, I have wearing the Old Dawn stuff. Oh, I can make it into a black mage too, apparently. Black mage barding. Black mage barding. Well, that's kind of cute. I think I'm going to keep that on. And then I'm going to go ahead and put Choco Drop here. Since I want to focus more on defender. So it's on its defender stance. Okay, perfect. Let's fight one more brood Ziz and complete this quest and this episode. Alright, perfect. Yep, and that will complete the quest. So let's head back over to Bent Branch Meadows and head back to Bent Branch Meadows and complete my feisty little chocobo. And then we'll end the episode there. I'm just going to jump to fence. So you have successfully negotiated your first few battles with your chocobo. Well done. Tell me, how did it feel? Was it not supremely reassuring fighting with your feathered companion? Your chocobo can make up for your shortcomings or build upon your strengths. Indeed, there are countless ways the two of you might complement one another. Through some experimentation, you will come to find the approach that serves you best. Before I forget, I have one last parting gift. A saddlebag for your chocobo. Carrying gashel grains can be quite cumbersome, after all, and there should be sufficient room for your personal belongings should the need arise. I pray it serves you well on your travels. You can now access your chocobo saddlebag. These supplementary storage window can be accessed by selecting chocobo saddlebag located under character in the main menu. And here it just again talks about the saddlebag. By clicking Control-Shift-I on a keyboard, you'll be able to have access to it, and you can literally just move stuff out of inventory into the saddlebag, which is super, super nice. What more do you have? Bird in hand. Okay. Not going to worry about that quest right now. I am in a sanctuary, so this is an excellent place to end this episode of Final Fantasy XIV. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode. I greatly appreciate all the comments and the likes that you guys give me, and I am just super enjoying the game. I'm feeling really good about how I look and how everything's going so far. So next time we'll head back. In fact, next time we'll speak with Landinel in Camp Tranquil. I'm going to go ahead and log out there just so that I am good to go and ready to speak with him when it's the next episode, and we will go from there. So once again, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to leave it a thumbs up and subscribe for next week's episode of Final Fantasy XIV. My name is Brenton, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!